think we good. Cali Cowgirl. I think we good. See, I'm on live, and now we here. What's happening, beautiful people? Y'all know what time it is. It is Thursday, November the 7th. Let's go, 11-7. Let's go, 11-7. What up, Jeff? What up, Lorraine? What up, Selena? What's happening, sis? We're gonna let that music play. We're gonna let that music play. Look at the dollar. Look at gold. We're gonna let this room fill up. What's happening, beautiful people? What up, Hendrix? What up, Bram? Oh no, Cali girl. Looking like you almost 10 push-ups per minute. Looking like you late right now. Who's on time? What up, Kelly Kale? Idris, what's happening? Riley, what's happening? Trina, what's happening? Cora, what's happening? Dorillata. Let's go. I am feeling absolutely amazing. It is Thursday, November the 7th, a couple of days after the election, and now the market is literally breathing right now. The market is breathing. Bam, 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 bam. We're going to let this room fill up for another 2 minutes. You see? You see? Yo, I think we got to hit Starbucks up, Cali Cowgirl. I think we need to hit Starbucks up. They should be giving me free refreshers because I'm drinking them on my live stream. They should be giving me free refreshers. Eliana, what's up, beautiful? Buenos dias. Shahida, assalamu alaikum. Yo, Fab, what up, baby? Y'all give my boy Fab some love. This is one of my gym partners in the morning, so he's like extra special. So imagine, not only do we put our bodies through the battle first thing in the morning, so we're on that type of energy, but he's also an individual that is stable. He's into the insurance business, but now he wants to allow his money to start making the money. So we have this random conversation between sets. And then I love when your lifestyle is the solution to a lot of individuals' manifestations. Because I don't like to say I'm the solution to people's problems. Because let me tell you why I don't like saying that. Let me switch my vibe into some frequency before I drop some good vibes. The reason why, and you can find yourself in this situation. So I want some people to put some 8s in the chat. Actually, no, let's put some 1s in the chat. You're a first timer, Deanna? Well, Miss Collins, I want to say something. I'm your #1 digital educator in North America. I'm living in Florida right now, and I'm headed back to the West Coast next month. So therefore, I will be East Coast. I will be living on the West Coast, operating East Coast time. So I teach technical analysis. I basically teach you how to fish in the foreign exchange market. Basically, I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is an extremely risky thing to do. So one should not get into the trading industry with money that they cannot afford to lose. That being said, I personally do not like being a problem solver, because when you are a problem solver, that means you are continually putting out problems, putting out fires, versus being creative and manifesting and attracting the greatest of the higher of all highs. Because most people, problems that are going to be coming to your doorstep, and you are the solution to those problems, 9 out of 10, it's at a lower level. So sometimes you have to drop your vibration just to deal with them. So I personally like being the solutions to people's manifestations. Someone is trying to do something that they have not done before, so I like to be the solution to that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that's my idea of boosting individuals, businesses, preparing salesmen to be better, teaching individuals how to do what their banks are doing with their money. So I wanted to give you that proper introduction. So every day, Monday through Thursday, we go live at 7 a.m. in the morning Eastern time. Even when I'm on the West Coast, I'll be live every morning 4 a.m. And the beautiful thing about being on the West Coast and operating in East Coast time frames, I personally get done with trading every day around about 12. And then I just go into the network marketing, building the business. I own 7 retail stores. So I'm in the holistic space. So for those who are also looking for holistic healing, this is the season to start basically being responsible for your temple. So I always represent that of self-cleansing, high vibration, self-development, and literally just being a better person. Because I always know if you're struggling financially, that's like sometimes the lack of relationship you have with God. So God be telling you to do things that are a lot more difficult and uncomfortable for you, but because you don't possess the character, you don't do it. So you have to develop, meaning you have to make sacrifices, even more sacrifices than you're already making. A lot of people have a hard time doing that. So I always punish you with push-ups because I have a feeling that God likes fit individuals. God likes when people push up on the temple because God resides in our temples. So when we step up like brick houses, when we step up like brick houses, God likes us more. So I think God has favor on those who kind of like prioritize their temple. So that being said, let's go to the brain because the brain is absolutely amazing. So if you just realize we're 2 days after the election, let me just show you guys the effect of the election. What did gold do because of the election? Talk about it. Talk about it. What did gold do because of the election? If I go to the week, the higher high of gold was literally $27.90. Meaning, if you're brand new, the top price of gold was $2,790. And it started dropping because we also know when gold hits a weekly high, she likes to retrace. No one truly knows how deep she's going to retrace. So you have levels. Let me show you those levels. So when she was right here, let me get my pointer. When gold price, this was a full green candle. This candle right here that you see is like a wick was like this. It was like this guy. So what happens, buyers push the price to an ultimate high. And then all of a sudden sellers started coming in. Where what that means is, let me put my phone on silent, people started taking profit here. So when people started taking profit here, guess what happened to gold? The price started dropping. People started taking their money. Politicians started manipulating the dollar. So I can show you the dollar at the same time. Remember this structure. Watch the dollar. Watch the dollar. Watch the dollar. Let's go back to the week. Let's remove all drawings so you can see it. That was the dollar. You see? That was your dollar. 105. It went all the way to 105. So when it came all the way from 105, imagine it was sitting here. It was sitting in the same candle. It was confused. You see that? This is confusion. Boom. It comes down here and shoots from 103 all the way to 105 within 2 days of the election. You see? On the 4th and the 5th, the dollar flew from 103 all the way to 105. And where you can find manipulation, watch this. You find it in the smaller time frames. And you'll start seeing gaps. See that gap? Put some fire in the chat if you're witnessing and seeing and understanding that the market went from 103.4 to 103.7. It gapped up. I'll show you another gap. That's a gap. That's where you'll see Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the BlackRock, Vanguard. They started taking money that made the market just boom drop. They started adding money, made the market boom blow up. So when that happened, gold went straight down. Let me tell you what else happened. The dollar flew up, gold went down, Bitcoin and all other cryptos flew through the roof. And one thing that I forgot that Mr. Lugo, my mentor, taught me is when crypto is booming, let me tell y'all this. Y'all take notes. This is something I forgot to tell you guys yesterday. When crypto is booming, gold is dying. Put a 2 in the chat if you would like to know why that is so. What's up, Michaela? How you doing, Miss Naturalist? Put a 2 in the chat if you would like to know why does gold die when crypto booms. Put some 2s in the chat. Yo, Starbucks, you owe me money. You owe me money, Starbucks. I'm going to make a clip of this, and I'm going to send it to your corporate office. Well, let me tell you this. So, Latasha, watch this. If I don't trust the banks, let me give it to you so raw. If I personally don't trust the banks anymore, I see that the bank is not literally doing what's best for my money because the bank is literally offering me 0.002%. If you got big boy money, you can get 5% from an actual financial institution. So when you have a whole bunch of money, small amounts of money is kind of like really, really beneficial for you because it's really, really low risk and it's really, really good high rewards. So if you're literally got millions and you're going for a 2% return, that's like easy money. You see what I'm saying? For someone that is wealthy. Someone that does not have a lot of money and you're just sitting on small amount of money, with the economy the way it is, even though it's going to change and come around, you're still literally just losing that value of that money because someone else is investing into it and you're just waiting for a day to just take it and use it. So what happened, everybody saw the market flew. Watch this. Let me show you again. Everybody saw that the NASDAQ, US 30, all of these guys flew. Look at this. This is the day of the election. This is November the 5th. The market knew Donald Trump was coming into the office. Hell, look, hell, it looks like his hair. It looks like Mr. DT's hair right here. I'm just saying, you might not like him, but we talking financial, we're talking technical analysis, we're talking financial markets. Leave the individuals. We're talking about the actual reactions from these individuals to the actual markets. So Donald Trump was winning by a landslide. Everybody was reporting it. So the market responded. Investors came in and they took US 30 from literally 41,854 to 43,864. That is over 10,000 pips. Callie Calgary, do you understand what I just said? That's over 10,000 pips. You're talking like that's a $100,000 trade. That's a $50,000 trade. That's a $10,000 trade. That's a trade that if you put a 0.15, that's like $5,000. Let me make that in common words and common language for my new individuals. Yo, if you would have put 15 cents right here, you would have made $5,000. Let me say it again. You would have put 15 cents. That would have made you $5,000. Just saying, this right here, and just saying whether you support Donald Trump or not, I personally don't care. I can openly say that everybody saw that he was winning. So versus getting emotional that your candidate was not winning, you should have been taking your money and putting it into the financial market and saying, well, hell, since it's finna happen anyway, let me financially benefit. Let's get some 8s in the chat. Let's get some 8s in the chat because let me show you. I can show you more. You know how they say, and there's more, and there's more. You remember the information? You remember the infomercial? Look at NASDAQ. Look at NASDAQ. Same thing. Look at the actual signal. NASBuy, we gave 11.4. So we gave it the day before the election. Cali Cowgirl. Deanna, are you understanding why I'm the #1 digital educator in North America right now? Because I like to bring everything into the play. As an influencer on social media, I get overwhelmed with a lot of information that is conspiracy theories, that is facts, that is some type misleading, disinformation, misinformation. I get a lot of all of that. which is perfectly fine. Because I'm a digital educator, I like to take that information, not indulge into that information where that's what only my content is about. I like to take that information and go research it in the financial markets. And I can say, yo, because Donald Trump just won, and I said it before he got into the office. I personally called it. I said, if Donald Trump wins, you're going to see the market make all-time highs. Put fires in the chat. Put fires in the chat if you remember me saying that. I also tell people there's several ways I like to teach new beginner individuals how to trade. And that is trading on M's and W's in the market. Someone just said, Natasha Sunter, I see that W. You buy on the last leg on the W and you sell on the last leg of the M. It is super, super simple. Like, you don't have to overthink it. Everybody knows what an M looks like. Everybody knows what a W looks like. That's an M. Boom. You see it? Boom, it is confirmed. Last leg of the M. Bang. Sell there, because now you see the M. So watch this. Here's your W. You don't know the W is happening. You see the market is coming back. Oh, it retraced. Now it has made a double bottom. Let me show you what the double bottom looks like in real time. Here it is. Boom. It went all the way down. It came all the way back up. Then all of a sudden something happened here. She stopped. She stopped and dropped because they said, yo, people started taking their money because they wasn't understanding if Kamala was going to get in. Imagine this is November the 4th. They don't know if Kamala's going to win and we're going to have another 4 years of like what we just went through, or if Trump is going to get in there. So the market became indecisive and it dropped. When we saw it dropped on November the 4th, we said that's a double bottom. That's the last leg of the W. You buy. Beak. Right there. There she goes. All new high. New high. And for those who know, y'all know I had a 19. Let me show you where I got in at. Oh shit, it's already marked. It's already marked. Right here. This red line was my stop loss. That was the buy right there. It's tagged already. Let's get some 8s in the chat. Yo, Machiavelli, what happening? It's easy. Deanna, I'm telling you. Trading is very, very easy. Overthinking is hard. And that's why I preach self-development. That's why I preach like mindset, because one must be a better individual. And one must be the solutions to the manifestations that they're trying to create versus solutions to the problems that they actually have. Stop worrying about the problems and start creating better solutions that's going to physically, mentally, financially, spiritually change your life. Trading will do that for you, because trading is going to demand a level of focus that one has not attained yet to literally be successful in it. That's why only 1% are successful. And if you look at the successful traders, they ain't got a lot of friends. YZ, let me say it again. You're going to lose a lot of friends in this industry because it's going to require you to do what the bank is doing. Moving your money. And then when your money starts moving, now your money is making you money. Then you can be social. And now the people are like, oh, you acting funny when you was over there on that computer. You didn't want to deal with me. And now all of a sudden you're free. You think I should just drop what I'm doing and come and hang out with you. The hell with you. Let me tell you, don't ever call them again. Because there's a such thing as living in the land of not enough, living in the land of just enough, and then living in the land of more enough. 99% of the people are living in the land of literally just enough. So one bad move, one bad check, one bad this, one bad hiccup, one health accident, anything like that puts you back into the land of not enough, where back to your struggle. So most people are just hanging on to not go back to not having enough. But you're seeing individuals elevating and making it to the land of more than enough. And no one sees the individual get to the land of more than enough, because most individuals that is living in just enough disappear. And when you see them again, they're in the land of more than enough because they developed. And the only way to truly develop, one must isolate oneself, one must dive in within oneself, find out the best version of yourself, and then bring that individual out. Because it says in the good book, all the treasures, all the riches, all the wealths, everything that you can truly try to manifest I have literally placed it within you. All you have to do is find the key and unlock it. This is facts. So let's get into the market. Now that we have this understanding, we see the effect of the election. So we knew that the election caused buyers to come in, investors to come in, and people put big money in back into the market, which is a really good thing. Because what that means is companies are going to thrive, and now companies can hire. Now we can look for people. People made money, so Christmas holidays are going to be really, really good. You see the cause and the effect. So this is why it's also good to be into business for yourself, because it is important, if you're going to be a trader, that you have to act like a business, because you're trying to manifest business style of money. And if you personally just do it, you're going to get raped at the end of the day, because the system is a monstrous system. Whether Trump is in it, or whether Biden is in it, Harris is in it, Obama is in it, the system in itself is monstrous. And no matter how you do it, if you're living wrong and you establish it wrong, you're going to get the ass end of the stick. So the best thing to do is to use this, be around a proper operation or proper organizations with individuals that is planning on teaching you. And that's what we do. So first thing first, if you would like to know what gold is doing, gold is sitting at 2666. Somebody type some 666 in the chat. And for those who are thinking 666 represents the devil, I can openly say, congratulations, you learned the wrong thing well. If you look up what 666 means spiritually, numerology, it means family bonding. It means togetherness. It means the family yoke. Society attached it to demons, worshiping, witchcraft, voodoo, all of that shit, so people can rebuke the 666 energy in their family, which is the reason why we struggle right here in North America with having a proper family bond. This is why marriage has the most successful failure ratio than anything in our economy till date. One thing that will happen, one will get married and one will get divorced. This is like a proven fact. So when people see 666, they go, oh, hell no, man, that's the devil. No, that means family. This is why you can't family spiritually yoke with your family, because you're already spiritually thinking like that. I'm telling you, you're learning the wrong thing well. So let's go. We are 23 minutes in class. Put some ones in the chat if you're brand new. And you know what I'm saying? Put some ones in the chat. So imagine, back to the facts. Crypto went to an all-time high. I even showed you guys Bitcoin the other day. I never talk about Bitcoin. And what the hell? And I even said to people, remember what I said when she was like right down here? And I said, I even have the arrow still right there. I said, yo, people are telling me they're losing money in Bitcoin because they started investing right here. Let me bring it down so y'all can see it. Let me bring it down so y'all can see it. Let me bring it down so y'all can see it. You see? They were investing right here. And this was the people who bought in at 72,000. These are the people who want to get rich quick. These are your bandwagon. These are your last minute jump on. Like, these are the individuals like, man, Bitcoin 72,000, man. I'm going to put 500 on it. I'm going to put 1,000 on it. I'm going to put $200 over there. This is when you go to McDonald's and then they tell you, oh, you're going to get a $10 Bitcoin, $10 gift certificate to open up a Robinhood account. This is the masses. This is what happens when the uneducated participate in the industry. Put some fire in the chat if you understand what I just said. This is what happens when the uneducated comes in, when the market is at an all-time high. And then they tell you and they start saying, yo, crypto is some bullshit. Crypto is some bullshit. Every time I put money over there in that crypto, I lose money, man. Or I got money in crypto and it's losing and I don't even, and Latasha, I ain't even talking about you. So I know you're already thinking like, this motherfucker over here talking about me. This is facts. This is the energy in the industry. This is the industry, the energy in the industry. Then I say to them, it's because you have the instant gratification view of the actual crypto industry. I personally have a bird's eye view from here. Y'all see that red line, new people? Y'all see that red line, new people? This is my view. Look at this. This is my view from here because I've been dealing with it since 2019. I've been dealing with it since 2019 when she started consolidating. Somebody tell me, what is my theory of consolidation? Bigger the consolidation. Somebody finish that for the new people. Bigger the consolidation. Bigger the breakthrough. Bam. Y'all see that? Bigger the consolidation, bigger the breakthrough. And once she jumps off, look at the view. Bigger the consolidation. So let me tell you something about just Bitcoin. How I personally knew I was in it for the long haul. She consolidated here, she flew up, and she made the M. Y'all see that? Where my new people at? Y'all see the M right now? Put some ones in the chat if you see the M. She flew up and she made the M right here. And when I saw the last leg of the M close and not get back to the consolidated area where I invested, I already knew she was finna take off. She consolidated, bigger the consolidation, bigger the breakthrough. She created structure, structure broke, bigger the consolidation, bigger the breakthrough. She consolidated, broke out, consolidated, broke out, consolidated, boom. And look at where we are right now. So people who literally put money, watch this, people who was putting money right before Halloween, because this candle was right here. And if you would like to see it, I'll show it to you just in the replay. People who invested into crypto just over the Halloween weekend, you're talking millions, millions, and millions of dollars, lost their ass. When they started cutting their money, the market took off. So imagine people jumping in October the 28th, closing it by November the 2nd or November the 3rd. They like, yo, I'm losing my ass. I just put 10,000 in Bitcoin. My account is at 3,000, 2,000. Imagine them saying that. I can't afford to lose the 10. So they take their money. I'm going to show you how it looks in the market. I'm going to show you how it looked in the market. I'm going to show you how it looked. This is where people started buying. Watch this. We're going to press play. I'm going to coach you through the whole thing to make sure you guys can see it properly. Perfect. I'm going to coach you through the whole thing. People started investing right here. People start investing right here. They start saying, oh my God, I'm winning. Look at the market. It's back down at their entries. So now they're a little bit nervous again. Now it's going back up. So they kind of, then boom, they got that little blast off. Oh, they're hella excited. Now the market is going up. They finally invested into Bitcoin. Look at what happened. Their money is up. So then people who are immature started taking the money. Now people who are investing now are losing money because the same person just made money, told all their friends, and now their friends are FOMOing in. Now they losing money. Now they close, and watch what happens. Boom. Watch what happens. This is the boom. This is the election. You see? Now you're on the 5th. Look at that. Boom. Whew. So when that happened, guess what gold did? Guess what gold did? And the question I ask you guys, who wants to know why gold dies when crypto is moving? Come on, what's wrong with my thing? Oh well. Because people take profits from gold and they turn it into Bitcoin. People go from making money, investing money, taking that investment money and putting it into something that is going to literally 3 times, 5 times, 10 times. Then they start understanding that Bitcoin is not going anywhere. So they take money from another commodity or from another investment and then they put it over there in Bitcoin. And they start saying, yo, I invested into Bitcoin and that thing flew to the roof. You see? That's what's happening. No one is taking money from gold and then putting it back into the banks. They're not taking gold money and then putting it into their mattress in their shoebox. They're taking gold money, silver money, US 30 money, NASDAQ money, JPY pair money, and they're putting it into like the stocks. They're putting it into cryptos now because crypto is now a valuable asset. Just saying. Lorene, now you know. Now you know. And that's why gold is sitting at 26.67 right now. Y'all see that? This is why gold is sitting at a 26.67. Boop, right there. Now let's go to the day. Look at this daily candle. You have a wick from the floor, but you have no wick from the top. So that means you can't cap it. That means you have to find the previous daily candles that where the roof is at. So you almost have to go all the way up here. Imagine that. You have to go all the way up here. So I'm going to show you your daily floor. What do we mean by the daily floor? The daily floor is where the market on the daily candle basically took off from. Wherever it at, you take the bottom of the daily candle, then you normally would take the top of the daily candle if it possess a wick, meaning this. These show you that the market was once at this particular price and sellers or buyers drove it back down, and now it left a rejection line, which is a wick. You have greens here, meaning sellers were once in play and buyers took it over. That's what that means. That's my baby girl in the background. That's my baby girl in the background. Also, there was a one-legged monster here. There was a gap here. Let me show y'all that gap. There was a gap right here for my seasoned individuals. Let me put that gap. Let me put that gap. Boop. It was right there, and she filled it. Bink. Put some fire in the chat if you see that gap. Put some fire in the chat if you see that gap. That's it right there. That little gap right there is the reason why this candle came all the way down here to the floor, which is 2643, from 27.90. That's a gain of money right there. Somebody put your pip calculation from the weekly roof. 790 minus 667 is how much? Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. That's why she dropped. So when people would have realized, if I forgot about that I had that knowledge, and I immediately, soon as I got off class yesterday, I went straight over there to Alex and I said, bro, you know what I forgot that you taught me? You taught me that when crypto is booming, gold is dying because people are taking money out of gold and they're putting it into crypto. And I literally forgot all about that shit. And that's why gold tanked. I thought gold was finna take off. I said, yo, gold has to take off. And then I said, you know what? No, gold is not going to take off. She's not going to take off. And then boom, she took off. She took off for us. She gave us almost 90 pips in class. At 40 pips, I told everybody to put their stop loss into profits or break even. You see? Because I saw the danger. So let's get back into this daily candle. Now that the daily candle does not have a roof, and let me show you, let me get the floor for you so you can start understanding. Let me show you the floor. That's your daily floor. Your daily floor you would normally buy from, for the simple fact the daily floor shows you that it is a resistant area and price likes to reject from there. So if you go back over here, hey, what's up over there? What's you doing over there? It took off. You see that? You can see it blast off from here. So you can project the same thing from here. And that's how you'll get zones for entries. Because the whole purpose about understanding technical analysis is finding your money. I know she's doing it on purpose. Kids are the greatest manipulators, I swear. They're the greatest salesmen. You can tell them 100 times no for cupcakes, and then next you know you're giving them a cupcake and taking a bite. So you're breaking your diet and giving them something they don't need. But these zones are also dangerous. Yesterday I lost with finding the entry for gold, a couple entries with 50 pips and stop loss afterwards. So yes, you were probably buying, correct? Andreas, you were buying? You were buying? Oh, she wants to teach, Matt. If you were buying, you lost your ass. Just that simple. I made a statement 2 Wick talks ago, and I said, it's so crazy that we teach trading off reversals, meaning finding pivot areas. So sometimes you'll find yourself trying to catch a falling knife. This is a financial falling knife. And when you're trying to catch a falling knife, guess what's going to happen, Andreas? I think I'm saying your name right. Andreas? Guess what happens when you catch a falling knife? Same thing that happens when you catch a falling iron. You burn the shit out of yourself. You cut the hell out of yourself. So when you catch falling knives, you got to expect to get cut. So that little $50, that's because you tried to catch a falling knife. I made a statement a couple of Wick talks ago, and I said, I find myself till date watching the chart so much, and I start seeking and trying to manifest buyers while watching sellers in play. What do I mean by that? Let me show you. This candle came down and everybody started saying, even me, oh, she's going to reject from here. 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 So we're going to be buying. And then she kept dying and dying and dying and dying and dying and dying. So sellers are present and we're trying to manifest buyers. So we're thinking, here is going to be where she reversed. Here is where she's going to be reversed. Here is where she's going to be reversed. So you're literally guessing the whole time. And the whole time you're talking to making assumptions, you're just losing money. $30, $40. You know what? I'm only going to give her $50. Okay, I'm only going to give her $50. And then you're going, holy shit, I did that 4 times. That's $200. That's $200 for an individual that ain't got number $500 and losing $50 4 times. Listen, your risk versus reward is too high. You have to lower your risk. That means you can only afford to really to be losing $10. So that means your lot size need to be like a 0.02 or 0.01. So when you're already at $10, you already know. That's like, bro, that's like 5 pips. I'm down 50 pips. That's 50 pips. So watch where I put my roof now. My roof is going to be where this guy took off at from the 49. So I know I got 643 all the way to 749. That's almost a what? 130 something in the difference. So you're looking at almost 1,000 plus pips from the floor to the roof. Put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. You're looking at almost like 1,000 plus pips that this guy can take off from right here and do exactly what this candle did from here to here and go bloop. So let's go investigate that. It is 7:39. Let's go investigate that. Let's get to the 4 hours. Let's see what we're looking at. Rejection. Rejection is happening. She has came out of this area. She's basically closed out, retest, pulled up, and now she's going to the EMA 9. We know sellers are in place. So at this point, I start creating how I like to trade. I like trend line rejections. I like break close retests. I like M's. I like W's. And I like scalping hooks. Let me show you. Here's my trend line. Boom. Just like that. Trend line rejections are saying that the market came to this red line and dropped. Let me bring it so you guys can see it even more. Let me bring it down a little bit. The market touched the red, rejected. So every time it gets to this price, I know I can sell. I need 3 times for this to happen. So by the time I see it over here, I have the confidence to say, yo, this is I'm on the 3 hour. Let me get back to the 4 hour. Same situation. Let's just adjust. We're going to adjust the trend. Boom. There it is. We're going to adjust the trend. I have 1 touch, 2 touch. Let me get my pointer. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 3 consecutive lower lows, which are the 3 black crows. Yo, you know what? I was watching my video yesterday. You know what I saw in the middle of class, and I told y'all, and we ignored it. I witnessed the 3 black crows, and we still bought off of the 3 black crows. Took the 30, 40 pips, got clipped out right at the break even. When the 3 black crows mean that's the 4th candle, you open up a selling position. We should have sold yesterday in Wick Talk versus taking the 40, 50 pip buy. You see? You see that? You see, this is how you can analyze it. We saw the 3 crows. I saw the 3 crows yesterday. I said it in class. Oh shit, there's 3 crows right there on the 1 hour. We should be selling right here. But it's hard to sell when my whole technique and my mindset goes, yo, when the product hits the floor, she goes to the roof. So I don't want to be selling when she's so close to the floor right now. I'd rather just buy her up. I'd rather just take my chances buying her up. And that was the decision I made. I did not take an L on that decision. I just got my stop loss hit. I started taking L's, started saying, she's going to reject from here. 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 Oh, she's going to reject from here. She rejected. I didn't take the money because I'm like, oh, she's going to come all the way back up here. And then she, boom, she drops on your ass. So here's the trend line rejection. I have 3 confirmed touches. We know we're in a seller's market right now because crypto is still going up. I want to find out where is my entry. My entry will be at 680 to 677. That's where I would really start scalping, selling this right here. If it closes over here, what I also like is the break close retest, meaning this candle right here closes over here. Boom. It has to retest. What does retest mean? Well, the market goes back and revisit a previous price. Meaning if it took off at 26.62, it closed at 26, let's say 26, we'll even say 26.70 where it's at right now. But open 26.70 over here on the other side. Put some ones in the chat if you understand it. If it closes over here, that's sell. That means it's going down. That's the downside. If the following candle in the next hour and 15 minutes opens over here, retests over here, you're going to see gold start flying up, and you're going to start seeing crypto start breathing and retracing back down. You see right here. You see it? You can see it already happening. You can see it already happening. You see how you can put it 2 and 2 to 2, put 2 and 3 together, the DXY, Bitcoin, and all of that. Look at that. You can put it together right here, right now. Small candles. All she needs right now is to break out of the overbought market, get in the normal market, and then gold is going to fly. You see? You see that? That's how you analyze it. So let's go find it. Let's go find it. Let's go find it. She's right here. Watch her 1 hour. Watch her 1 hour. Look at that. The 1 hour is maxed overbought. She's like maxed overbought. That means price is high compared to where it was at yesterday. You doing back there, girl? What's up, beautiful? I didn't even know you was here. So in 15 minutes, we're going to see it. So let's go down here to the 30. It's approaching. Watch this. Oi. Say hi, beautiful people. So it is approaching right here. Let me make it big so y'all can see it. It's approaching this area right here, probably in the next 14, 15 minutes. Next 14, 15 minutes, we're not going to have it. So what you're going to see, you're going to get rejection from here, or you're going to get a blast through candle from here, and she's going to open over here and retest this line over here. Because it has not done it before, go light right here, because she could pull back down over here, and then you split your lot size and you go heavy in right into the last consolidated area where it blasts off from. So to Ivy, She's ready to teach, y'all. She ready to teach. So the whole purpose is when I start seeing the break close retest, I personally know the retest like to come back to the area it broke out from. So that means you're looking at the 662, 665 area for the retest. If you just start hitting her, like meaning opening positions over here because she's over here, make sure you go in light. Don't touch that. Go in light and then let her make her move, and then you catch her back up to this EMA, back up into the 2700s, and work her way back up to the actual 3000. Understand that, beautiful people. Understand that. So you're going to start seeing rejection. Let's go to your 15. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, as they say. Oh, yeah. Peter. Oh, yeah. So now you're going to start seeing sellers start trying to come in this area right up in here. Right up in here. Watch it. Watch it. Give a kiss. Wow. Go to the couch. Well, I put 540 pounds on my back today. Ew, look at that. What did I tell you? There they go. There they go. The most entertaining, most accurate. Giving it to you. And I didn't even take the trade. I'm not even taking the trade. I'm just educating you guys on live movement in the market in real time. In real time. There's your wick. There's your rejections, because sellers are right here. And where? What did I tell you? That's like 71. You got all the way up here to 73, 71, 73. You see? Watch her. Watch her. Anybody got any questions for your boy? Y'all got any questions for me? Yo, Starbucks, you owe me money. I'm going to start making clips of this every day. Huh? I said, if I'm drinking Starbucks on live stream, hell, they owe me money, or at least you give me free refreshers. Because I'm not just Jesse Lawrence when I'm on live stream. I'm Mr. Holistic. Somebody asked me today in the gym, are you Mr. Holistic or are you Jesse? I said, oh, I'm Mr. Holistic in the gym. I'm Mr. Holistic in the gym. That's Mr. H to you. Jesse is in a meditation bubble. He is floating. This is astral projection. This is the spirit in the gym. I said, Jesse, man, Jesse in a whole nother world. He like, oh, he up there playing the puppeteer right now to Mr. H. Jesse in a whole nother spiritual ramification, another dimension. I'm straight beast mode right now, bro. I'll eat your ass alive. He said, man, what are you working out for? Why? A guy told me one day I was pushing 750 on the leg press. And the guy said, what would be the reason why you would literally need to push 750 pounds? I never understood that. I looked at him and I said, well, that's like the weight of my family. And the guy said, damn, that's deep. Said, you never know, bro. In the day we living in, you might have to drag the ass. You might have to drag the ass with you. So watch this. Watch this. Here it is. We got 11 minutes left in class. She's going to keep pushing. You got 10 minutes. She's going to operate. If you look at your stochastics, anytime your red line is under that blue line, you're going to have rejection. So that's the fight you're seeing right here. Meaning, watch, let me show you. Why does this candle just not die in here? Because this candle is stuck basically in this structure right here. You see that? It just broke out this structure. So the market wants to get back inside that structure. But that structure has a wall, like the border. So this is like a border. You want to look at like the border. So it just broke the border, you see? The border is this area here. These candles here. Let me get my pointer. This area here, this area here, this area here. So now she's operating in this area here. So look at this. Look at this. She's operating here. So watch this. Now we're going to see it in real time. Do I go with trend line rejection or do I go for break close retest? You see? I personally, if I just ran up on this candle, I'm not assuming it's going to retest, even though I have so much footage up here. I'm going to allow this candle to do what it does, and I'm going to have the patience to wait 8 minutes and 55 seconds. Fellas, 8 minutes and 55 seconds. If you give your girl 8 minutes and 55 seconds, she'll leave you. I don't know. I give my lady like 15. You know what I'm saying? Hot 15. That's about it. You're going to get about her brother right about now. Let me stop. She look at me like, bro, you crazy. Taking my trading serious. Yeah, taking my trading serious. So let's get back into it. Let's make it big. Let's see if we get our rejection or we're going to get the break close retest. It's right here. We got 9 minutes in class. I put this right here for anybody who wanted to press the button. She went to 2673. She is sitting at 2672. And basically you're going to see her rock and roll. And if she closes under here, next candle opens, retest the same trend line and drops. If she closes right over in here, next candle opens up over here and is going to fight that trend line, consolidate a little bit, blast off, blast off. So that's your view right now, beautiful people. Put some ones in the chat if you took the trend line rejection trade. Let's go see if your trade is safe. Look at the DXY. DXY is literally finna go here. DXY is also in a decision area. It could blast off because it's overbought. It's oversold to the max. So if the DXY shoots back up, gold is going to tank. Gold is going to tank. So both are in a heavy decision area. You see that? Y'all see that? Both are in heavy decision area. So if this goes down here, gold is going to break close retest. If she comes here and reject, that's going to be a fake out on gold where you're going to see the market shoot up to like a, let me bring it back down. Let me remove this so you can see what a fake out looks like. This is what a fake out looks like. Where it'll come over here, close over here, and then come back down here. Like that, buy out on the next candle. That's called a fake out. But look at that. Look at that. That rejection, that trend line rejection, you guys are up like 10 pips already. So you should be up 10 pips. People should be in green. You had a sale at 2673, 2677. That's amazing. So that lets you know you're seeing it. So that's where it's at. So once you get the eye for it, now you must train the eye to recognize it and see what you like to trade and trade what you like versus consistently trying to trade other people's zones or everything like signals and all of these things. Find your structure, find out how you like to trade, and then take everybody's like style of trading and make it your own, and then press the button. Press the button. I love it. I love it. Kareem said, Lord. Lord have mercy. I had some ladies when I was walking in the gym, I was holding the door for them. They was like, oh my God. I said, God said, don't be bringing me into this. Get your ass in this gym and go to work. They said, sorry, no English. I said, entiendo mucho español. Vamos. Let's go, baby. Let's go. This is looking pretty good as your rejection. You got 5 minutes left in this trade. The last 2 minutes, the trade's like to move. That's right. That's right. Got the 3 white soldiers forming right here on that 15. That's a good call out, Brody. It's a good call out. So you know what that means, Brody. So let me show you guys what could happen right here. 3 consecutive higher highs on the downside. Third soldier. If it does not pass this, your retest candle could retest here and blast up out of there. So this, like I said, is a crucial decision area. If this candle finishes up here in the next 4 minutes, your retest candle could come right here and still blast off from the 670. So watch this. That same call out, those same signals that he said he just had at, what was it? Where was it at? 2673, 2677. Now that area, the 70 to the 74, is now like a new buy zone. Like from here to like right up in here, you see? I wouldn't even say 74. I would even bring it back down to, yeah, my bad. 70 to 67. That's what I meant. 70 to 67. That's kind of like a new buy zone when you start seeing it come back down, retest this area, and blast off. If you remove all of these things and you're looking at the charts like this. You see? When I'm looking at it like that, I'm going, all right, what we got going on right here? I want to know if I'm going to get a price range because I'm looking over here in the prices. I'm not really too much concerned over here. I'm looking for price action. I'm looking for price to shoot up, come on back down, and then I take her over here to the EMA 200. You see that? If I see crypto still tankling, I see the dollar literally doing this thing. The dollar's at the EMA 200. You see that? The dollar's at the EMA 200 already. So if the dollar's finna slingshot, guess what gold gonna do? You already know. If the dollar's gonna slingshot, guess what gold is gonna do? Here's the last 2 minutes. Pew. Pew. Last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We got 3 minutes left in Wick Talk. I'm going to start finishing out my closing, but I want you guys to witness. If you have not subscribed, if you have not hit that notification bell to turn all the notifications on so you know when I go live, because when I go live, and I give you guys proper sauce. Proper information allows you to make proper decisions, which allows you to get proper results. And when you get proper results, that actually gives you proper confidence. Then you self-develop, and then you start creating a routine to copy-paste that on a daily basis, which literally, financially, generationally changes your life. Here's the last minute and 50-something seconds. I'm personally wanting to see a BCR over here because there she goes. Because you see the DXY. Watch the DXY. The DXY is here. She was sitting here at first. I said if she comes down here, you're going to get a break close retest on gold. Watch the analysis. Watch the analysis. Here she goes. Can you? It's a lot of news today. Let's go check. Ooh, GBP. Look at GBP. 7 a.m. This is what we dealing with right now. That was some weak ass news because she ain't really did nothing. But be tentative. Watch her. There's your rejection again. Here's the last 58 seconds. Here's the last 58 seconds. Watch it. You're either going to get that, boom, so crypto can tank, dollar can retest, and all of that's going to happen. People are going to take their money and going to say, you know what, I don't trust none of that shit, and they're going to start running and start putting money back into gold. Gold is going back to 2,700. Gold is going back to 25, 2,800. Gold is going to 3,000. People are going to hear that, and they're going to FOMO. They're going to come over here and start FOMOing. This is what's happening right now. People are FOMOing back into it. 20 seconds. I want you guys to see it. We have 1 minute left in class. We're going to probably run over a little bit just to watch this play itself out because I want to show the new people a trend line rejection trade versus the break close retest trade. And then after I get off, I want you guys to kind of like monitor that and then see how the market reacts. Once it breaks, retest, does it fake out? Y'all see it open on the other side? Y'all saw it open on the other side? That's break, close, retest right there in your face. Now you want the retest candle. It closed over here. You want a retest candle, meaning you want a candle to basically come back down in price and retest this trend line and then take her up. 9 out of 10, she likes to just blast off. So Brody, let me show you something on the 3 white soldiers. 3 white soldiers must be 3 solid candles. See how that's a doji? See how that's like has a really big wick? I wouldn't consider that a candle, a first soldier. I'll consider that the actual breakthrough candles where that broke through. So that's your first soldier. That's how you start calculating where the soldiers start. These are not soldiers. These are confused as individuals. That's your first soldier, because he said, I'm going to be better than these individuals. I'm not finna be stuck in the ghetto. I'm finna better myself. I'm going to develop and then blast off. That's the first soldier. Second soldier repeated that. And now this needs to retest and make that third soldier. See how it's retesting right now? You see the retest right now? That's your retest, but you got to let her retest. Let her retest. Let her come on back in here. Like I said, like, come on, Cleta. Come on, Cletus. You see that? And then you should start seeing some rejection. Once you start seeing some rejection from there, then she blasts back off into new areas over here. New highs. Like that. Like this, beautiful people. Check her out. Check her out. Can you blow my mind? I love you too, beautiful. I love you too. Here she comes. Here she comes, just walking down the street, saying, do I diddy diddy dum daddy dee. There she goes. Let's blow. Put some fire in the chat, beautiful people. You just witnessed a BCR right there in your face. Now that candle must play itself out, and it will continually to push and push and push and push and push. You see? Watch it. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. This is being able to put yourself in a proper position, so if news comes in and news is positive, that means your trade can literally start going back into the normal range. She can start coming back into that 2,700, playing herself back and like literally filling all of these areas right over in here. God bless you guys. God bless you guys. I just walked you guys right into a break close retest. Whoever took the retest candle, you are in the green. I took the retest candle, so you're in the green. All you got to do is just allow the trade to mature, allow her to play herself out. And long as she's over here on the right-hand side, no matter if she's consolidating or what, if she's on this side, she is going to go up 100%. Let's go, beautiful people. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best. You'll say, what up, Lakita? I see you. I see you, Lakita. I see you guys. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you drop some comments on when the live gets posted. And it gets posted as soon as I hit the exit button. So don't act like, I don't be seeing it. You in class. When you get out of class, go drop a comment, because when I shut it, it's there. Just that simple. Let's go, beautiful people. Everybody should be green, green. Look at that candle. Look at the candle. There she go. Yeah, that's fine. It's 8:03. Yeah, so I would tell everybody, if you start getting up, put your stop loss at break even. Put your stop loss at break even, because if you entered right here at the 72, you're up 20 pips. Put your stop loss at break even, and if she basically goes and goes, if she comes back and clips you out, she comes back and clips you out. If you want to be hashtag team no stop loss, have what you're willing to lose in your mind and then cut it off. Understand that, beautiful people. Understand that. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Deuces, beautiful people. Amazing.